Hi, I'm John Kenfield from the Solutionist group with video number 37 from our series 50 Common Causes of Conflict in Family Business and What to Do About them. Today we're talking about policies and procedures, and in particular about having a lack of policies and procedures. Now, one of the things that we do know for sure is that it's complicated enough running a business, complicated running a family. Put them together into a family business, it makes absolutely no sense. Why would you do it to yourself? And you've got some extra challenges. Get them right and you get a fantastic life. Get them wrong and you've got a recipe for disaster. Now, one of the things that every business that achieves any level of sophistication has, and every household that runs effectively tends to implement, is a set of rules. And these are often called policies. And they basically guide how certain things should be done in certain situations. Ideally, they're guidelines rather than rules, because then they have much broader coverage and they can cover many, many situations. Now, if you don't have any policies, you end up with problems like fights between family members over what are their entitlements, remuneration, employment entitlements. You might have in the family, somebody feels that they got more benefits growing up, they got the car, whereas the sibling only got the second-hand car or the bicycle. Going back even further, they got the new bicycle, where their sibling got the second-hand bicycle. And there's a whole raft of different things that take place in families because there may not be enough rules. If that attitude is carried over into the business, we end up with problems, because we can find that there is no objective criteria for measuring anything, and that means we get sibling rivalries and things of that nature being played out in the business, and a lack of clarity or certainty about how to deal with any given situation. So, if there is a conflict brewing, if there are questions arising, if there are issues developing within the family group or within the business in relation to family members, identify the particular issue and call a meeting, get people round the table, talk about how to deal with it. Once you've worked out in a sensible way how to deal with that particular problem, set the group the task of creating a standard policy to deal with any similar situation that may arise any time in the future. The process of working through how to deal with future situations tends to be less personal, tends to be creative, collaborative and constructive, tends to flush out issues so they can actually be resolved and properly dealt with, and tends to end up setting people up with an opportunity to declare a policy which they think will work for them into the future. That's the basic solution, and if you do that both in your family, which might become a family constitution, if you do it in your business, which becomes policies and procedures in your business, it means you're not constantly reinventing new solutions to old problems every time they occur. And usually you're under pressure when the problems arise. It's the worst time to work it out. So, highly recommended policies and procedures within the family that is in business and within the business that involves family. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please come back for more.